Okay, so this is just a little trip down to the bank to pay the bill. Anyway, so I did it on FSD. Today is pretty surprising because today is much more chill. Now it's just Lago Vista, Cedar Park, and I'm about to go back the other way, but so I've only covered 16 miles so far. 296 watt hours per mile. Okay. I guess that's just because the trip is so short. Anyway, well, I'm going back, so we'll see what happens on the way back. Anyway, I mean, so to me, if you're in chill mode and you're in the right lane and you want to stay in the right lane, you should be able to stay in the right lane. Now, a couple of times the car turned on the turn signals to change lanes, but then all of a sudden he realized, well, what's the point in changing lanes, because we're coming up on turning right. So anyway, whatever. It seems like he's more chill. I'm happy about that, but I'm kind of curious as to what the difference is today. Other than I'm not out on 935, so maybe that's the difference. I don't know. Anyway, I've had 2 interruptions so far. One interruption is because I thought we're going down a particular road, and then I saw that he was navigating to a different road that's within my neighborhood, and I chose to go down the road I'm familiar with. So I just interrupted him. And the second time was we're at the traffic light on red light on 1431, and while I was looking right, apparently the traffic cleared on the left, and before I could turn my head around to see why we're moving, my foot found the brake. So I interrupted him, but that's really my fault. Other than that, no interruptions. That's pretty amazing. So my relationship with FSD is getting better. Okay, onward, upward, let's go home. Well, that was certainly interesting trip. So let's see. Oh, look, coming in, I just actually dipped down to 220 watt hours per mile. And the average for the whole trip, 32 miles, is 257 watt hours per mile. So, wow, okay. Coming back from Cedar Park to Lago Vista is much more efficient. Okay, whatever. So, pulling out of the bank. So, while I was in the parking lot at the bank, I was able to invoke FSD and have it start. It wanted to go to the left for some reason instead of going to the right and going out the exit. I mean, you could have gone left, you could have made an exit there, but then you would have had to make a left turn against traffic, and that would have been harder. So I kept it going straight and then to the right. As it was about to pull out on Lakeline, there's a truck coming, a pickup, and the car was going to go, I think, so I interrupted it there. That would have been a paint trading incident, so that would not be good at all. Okay, so twice coming back, it cut the corners on a couple of roads. So in one case, there was a car there in that corner, and it cut that corner. So anyway, whatever. I've noticed it before, but it was a little more pronounced today. And then I'm on the inside lane on 1431, and I'm going to the outside lane to allow faster traffic go by. So I'm a turn signal on, and just about then I'm going by Wire Road. I think it's Wire Road. And instead of just shifting lanes, the car certainly started veering towards Wire Road, like as if it was going to take Wire Road. Wow, not good. So whatever. That is the one really bad mark today, I think. Otherwise, it was pretty good. And then there was I interrupted it once because there was a guy walking right on the side road on the paint line, and rather than trust the car with it, I interrupted and moved the car over. And of course, now coming down my home street, which is half torn up because of sewage line installs and stuff like that. Interestingly enough, it shows the paint lines, The problem is nobody knows about those paint lines because they don't exist, and they put the trash cans out there practically right on that line. And some places, just like my mailbox, probably our mailboxes are within right at those paint lines too. So the car's cutting in close. But in a few cases anyway, I've seen it where it shows it on the screen, it recognizes it, and it's taking action. So overall, I would say this was pretty good, pretty decent. Oh, I forgot. We had a light rain come through, and there was a warning message. Today was a warning message saying FSD may be degraded due to poor weather. I don't know. I mean, this is a 2020. I don't know if the cameras are just a little more lower resolution. I don't know. I know it's a hardware 3, the same thing as my Model Y. So I would have thought it'd be fine, but it appears like it might have a little problem there. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. Today, I mean, we're developing a relationship. The car and I are getting along much better now. And given enough time, I'm sure it'll get much better. But of course, suddenly veering off to the right is kind of scary. But this is beta. It's beta for a reason. They're still trying to teach and trying to learn. So it's patience. Anyway, onward, upward charge. Big Turkey says, don't scribble, scrabble.